Congrats to season 2, though.
Thank you.
I know we're all excited. We were expecting it, but it's nice to have the info now to know.
Right? The official confirmed pickup.
And to experience it with the fans was crazy.
Because from what I understand, you guys didn't know until last night that it was official. You guys hadn't been told until the panel.
I haven't slept since we ended season 1. I've just been thinking about it every night.
Since we wrapped.
Right. So finally I can sleep.
Were you thinking I just have to go back to college if this doesn't work out?
I don't even want to think that.
You mean you love school and you can't wait to go back?
Of course.
Aubrey, can you talk a little bit about Tyrone's relationship with O'Reilly? Because it's so interesting that he would form this trust with a cop when considering his background, and kind of tease what's going to happen with that relationship in the last 2 episodes of the season.
I mean, Tyrone is big on trust, and if you show him that he can trust you, I feel like it's pretty easy to connect with him. So I think just the fact that he has O'Reilly is just great for him, because obviously the only other adult figure that he would talk to is Father Delgado, and he's kind of turned away from him and kind of trying to think for himself. So just to have O'Reilly there and actually have a relationship with a cop, and it just shows you that obviously all cops are not bad, and but there's obviously also a reality to what goes on in our society.
So you guys are handling some big issues: discrimination, privilege, their environmental issues. How do you guys feel? Do you feel as actors like a weight or responsibility to depict that on screen, and the fans' reaction to that too? On top of being just a superhero drama, you guys are so much more than that.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I feel like it's very important for us to talk about those things, because this is what people are watching, and people are going to soak in whatever whatever their eyes are laying on is what they're going to be able to portray for themselves. So I think it's important for us to educate people on what's happening in society, whether that be an environmental issue or whether that be a cultural issue. And we focus on a lot of those things. And yes, they're very heavy topics to talk about. That's why nobody wants to talk about them. But for us, it's so important to be able to just open that door up, start an open dialogue, make it a conversation, and fix the problem, because the only way we're going to do that is by talking about it. And we don't want to do that in a preachy way or in a way that's so in your face where you don't want it, but we want to do it in a way that's organic and candid and transparent. And I feel like just by watching the things that Tandy and Tyrone go through is, we don't have to say much. It's a lot in just the action. And I live for the Cloak and Dagger montages. It's what I'm obsessed with in our show. So, and I think, just a lot of those montages showcase what it's like to be them.
Now, you guys have obviously a big part of the story is everyone waiting for Cloak and Dagger, for Tandy and Tyrone to be together, because that's a big part of the comic.
Yeah,
and
right.
These past couple episodes have been very you guys together. But we saw in the preview for the last 2 episodes, we saw Liam come back into the fold. We saw Evita really take on a bigger role again. Mm-hmm. So what's next for these two characters and their journey together, as these outside relationships are kind of pulling them away a little bit?
Well, I think for Ty, I was just saying this earlier. It's that feeling when you have that thing that you've always wanted, and then you finally get it, and it's just dang, what's next? You know what I mean? So I feel like Tyrone is realizing that he has these powers for a reason, and he's all about justice. So I feel like, he feels that he needs to serve the justice. So, Tandy, I'm gonna see you in a little bit, but I gotta handle this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think that's the whole point is we're going through our own journey, but something is always constant. That's why we say the world keeps pushing us together and pulling us apart, because we're trying to deal with our own issues. Justice for his brother, justice for Tandy's dad, and I think everything just sort of keeps leading them back together. And I think with Liam coming back into the picture, with him dealing with Evita, I feel like, yes, I understand that everybody wants them to be together, but for me, I feel like it's so important when I watch a show to be able to respect and appreciate a character as an individual, and to sort of see a friendship form. And they don't have any friends, yeah? He has Evita, and they're sort of trying to figure their stuff out. Tandy has Liam, and they're trying to figure their stuff out, but they've never truly had somebody that they can trust and rely on, or that has gone through some of the similar things that they have, and the fact that they have that bond, and they're creating that bond, and it's a platonic bond before it is a romantic one, I think is really special and unique. We don't see a lot of that, so I think this first season, seeing that friendship form has been really amazing.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.